Very good morning. I hope you can see and hear me. Can we take a quick audio video check? If you can see and hear me clearly, then write AV in the comments, please. I'm waiting for your comments. Okay, great. Fantastic. All right. It's a great morning, and let's get started with our work for today, which is to help you to understand what is spiritual ambition. And it's a it's a bit of a difficult thing to understand. Okay, because of the kind of education that we've had in the past about what we should do in life, this is a big problem. So just hang on. Oops. Okay. Now let me see if I can show you my screen. Hang on. Yes. Okay. I think you can see my window now. It says spiritual ambition. Okay, great. All right. So it always starts with knowing who you are. Why is that so important? Let's find out. Your body and your brain creates itself by your self-image, which means there's something stored inside, which we call self-image. And that self-image is continuously telling our body how to create itself. How does your body know what to create inside? So even if it's got all the material, this is assuming you got all the material from your nutrition, what does the body make out of it? Depends on your self-image, the blueprint that you have about who you really are. Okay? So let's not worry about us being an Atman because an Atman has no attributes. Okay? This is not interesting for anyone. But who you are in this life is very interesting for you and for all those whom you can help and whose lives you can touch. So your body and brain creates itself by who you think you are. Okay, so it's a very important thing. You can't ignore it. If you ignore it, you'll be sick. Your self-image is a blueprint that your body uses to build itself. From the form you choose for your body as a blueprint, purpose emerges because the form always follows function. Okay, so depending on function, the form will get created. And when you define yourself by what you're going to do in the world, when who you are is what you do and what you don't do, when that is who you are, then you will get the form. You don't have to worry about the form. If you decide what you're going to do and what you won't do, this much if you decide it's enough, your body will take the form for that, for what you want to do. Okay, isn't it amazing? Which is why it is so important to draw it for your inner eyes. That's why I tell everyone to make a drawing of themselves, of how they who they think they are. Try to draw it so your inner eyes can remember it and then replace the current blueprint. If you want to see your current blueprint, you look at yourself in the mirror. That is exactly who you are. Okay? Take off your clothes, I dare you, and go and stand in front of a full length mirror and look at yourself. Really look at yourself. That's who you are. Okay? Now, it's because of what you won't do and because of what you want to do that you have ended up looking like that. If you don't like what you're looking at, then you have to really do better things and not do useless things. Then you'll be looking better automatically. You don't have to do anything for this. Okay? It's really simple. Huh. So your current state of your body and life is exactly created from your existing self-image. So you needn't draw that. You already can see where you are, who you are right now. I want you to draw I want you to first decide what you will do and what you won't do. Okay? There are certain things you're doing right now which you shouldn't be doing. And there are certain things you're not doing which you should be doing. So make a list of that. When you make a list of that, then you can make a drawing of who will be able to do that. Okay? That'll stick for your inner eye. And if you look at it every day for a few minutes, it's going to replace who you currently are. Okay. So if you have a random, shapeless self-image, your life, health, and relationships will be random and shapeless, leading to great frustration. And I must add, even your body will be shapeless. Okay. So that is spiritual ambition, which starts from knowing who you are. All right. Is it all clear so far? If it's all clear, just write clear in the chat box. Okay. Just write AC if it's all clear. Okay. In the chat box. Okay. Good. Now let's move on. The functions of self-image. Self-image is the non-physical consciousness-based source of the three Shaktis. So it's non-physical and it's consciousness-based. Okay, self-image is consciousness-based. So the more you're conscious of it, the more it's going to take effect. If you're unconscious of it, it doesn't work. Only the self-image that you're conscious of is what your body creates. And even your life, everything that manifests outside is also because of the self-image that you have inside. So it's the source of these three Shaktis, Ichha Shakti, Jnana Shakti, and Kriya Shakti. Ichha Shakti is the ability to have desires. So when your self-image is clear, then you will feel an intensity of desire that you never felt before. The reason you can't do so many things is just your intensity of desire is not strong enough. Okay, that's all it is. That's really what it is. So the intensity of your desire, if it's not strong, you can't do anything in life. I don't care who you are, whether you're a saint or whether you're a businessman or whatever you are, okay, it doesn't matter. If your intensity of desire is low, then you won't be effective at what you're doing. You'll only have complaints. Does that sound like you only have complaints? Okay. I know most of you are my students, but my students cannot have complaints. But those who are not my students will have complaints. A lot of them have a lot of complaints. And the problem is, you don't have a sustainable, strong desire for anything. That's the problem. That's why people drink. That's why they get addicted to other stuff. This is the problem. They can't move on. The reason they can't move on. All of these, yes, they are physical disorders in the brain, but they begin in the self image. When the self image becomes shapeless and formless and having no purpose, uh, then you can't have any strong desire. Okay, good. So that's Ichha Shakti. So your self-image creates Ichha Shakti. It also creates Kriya Shakti, which is the shape of your body. It starts to take a shape which you can use like at any age. Okay, I'm 50 years old now, but I can leap like a tiger and kick like a horse if I want to. Okay, that's because of self-image. If your self-image is like that, you will never lose your youthfulness. Okay, and then there's Kriya Shakti, that's Kriya Shakti. Then there's Jnana Shakti. Jnana Shakti is the ability of how to do the things you want to do. And it's basically the skill, the Shakti of learning, the skill of learning. Okay? The skill of learning means shutting up and doing things what your mentor tells you to do. That's what I have learned. Whether it's been business or whether it's been spirituality or whether it's been martial arts, I just shut up and did what my mentors told me to do. I didn't ask too many questions. I didn't intellectualize it. I said I'll understand it by doing it. And when I do it, and if I have some valuable questions that are worth the time of the teacher, then I'll bring it to them. That's what I used to do. That's the skill of learning. When your self-image is good, you can do that. Because then you'll see your teacher also as a human being and you won't torture them. Okay? You'll ask them only what is necessary. And you'll really practice and make sure that you're getting feedback uh, for all of the things that you practice, uh, but only after you practice. But without practicing, if you go on asking questions, then you never get down to the practice. There's a lot learned in the practice. A ton of theory is worth less than an ounce of practice. Okay? So that's why that's Jnana Shakti. Jnana Shakti is the ability to go on practicing, getting feedback. Go on practicing, get feedback. Get feedback from your results, not just from mentors. Get feedback from your results. Why didn't it work? Come back. So that's Jnana Shakti. We don't have the energy for any of this in general because our self image is too small. Okay, so that's this section. Okay, let's go on. Let's move on. It's the blueprint for your health. This I already explained how it's the blueprint for your health, but look at prana storage and use. Okay? Your self image determines prana storage and use. Redox signaling in your body is a signaling done by your cells so that your cells can know what's up with each other. Okay? This is how your cells talk to each other, redox signaling. But for most people, it's broken. So your body is being created on guesswork. Your brain really doesn't know what's happening, when to release what hormone, nothing, because it's not getting any proper inputs. Okay? But when you have a proper self image, redox signaling gets repaired. And then your body starts to know what it's doing. And some parts of the body will come in to help and save the other parts of the body, and you will be safe. Your detoxification rate, okay? Your detox rate is how much, how fast are you removing toxins versus how fast are you accumulating toxins. Your removing toxin rate should be greater than your accumulating toxin rate. So that's overall called your detox rates. So you should know your detox rates, and you should have a higher detox rate than a toxifying rate. And if your detox rate is high, it means that your prana is being stored and used properly, which means that you have a good blueprint, which is called self-image. It's there inside you. Okay, so that's really what it means. Okay, good. So next is your hydration rate, your hydration sense. People don't know when they're dehydrated. They have no idea. Okay, but when you have a good self-image, you'll start realizing, man, I'm not working at my full capacity here. Something must be wrong. What's going on? And it's mostly dehydration. That'll also repair when you have your self-image because you learn about it. How much salts are missing from our diet, and how we need to have, sea salt, a lot of it, or Himalayan pink salt, which is not sodium chloride, and it won't raise your blood pressure like sodium chloride. It has over 85 minerals that you need, trace minerals, which allow water to get into your cells, especially magnesium. Okay, so these minerals are very important for water to get into your cells, and when you have them and then you drink water, that's when it's going to go into your cells. So don't dilute the salts by putting it in water. Directly put the salt in your mouth, a little bit, very tiny little bit, okay, 1 gram, and then you leave it there, dissolve the whole thing, and later drink some water. Maybe 5 to 6 minutes later, you drink water, and that water is going to go directly into your cells. But you won't be able to do this unless you have a proper self image, because you won't even be able to sense when you don't have hydration, because you don't have a goal. You're not holding yourself up to a particular level of performance. So when your performance drops, you don't really care that much. So then you won't drink water. Okay. So you have to really build your hydration sense, your body awareness. You have to be aware of everything that's happening around you, all around you. Okay. And you have to be really aware of the present moment. If you jam the present moment with thoughts of how you'll do things in the future, jam it all in front of your face, you won't have fun. You got to keep those thoughts far away. Even if they're there, they should be in the background, very far away, kilometers away, so that you can't even see them. You can take them when you want them. Otherwise, you keep them far away. Learn to manage your mind that way. Learn to manage events in your head. I'll teach you. Okay? So that's how, when you have body awareness, you'll get your health back. Something called embodiment will happen when you have a self image. You'll start to feel your body. You'll start to feel from your toes to your head all the time. Okay? You'll sit in your body. You won't be sitting outside. And then there is pheromone communication. People ask me for out of body experiences, and I'm saying you're already having an out of body experience. I'm going to give you an in body experience. Okay? This is my yoga. It's the opposite of what the others promise. Okay. And pheromone communication. Sorry, there's nothing here. Okay. So, pheromone communication is your charisma, your aura, your ability to attract people. Okay. So, that also for many people is dead. They can't attract flies also now. Flies are avoiding them. Okay. Then there's microbiome, which is all of the bacteria, fungi, and other microscopic animals that live on our body. Not animals, but they're mostly plants, flora, and fauna as well. Okay. that live on your body, like parasites. We need all of those guys, but in the right numbers. If they are exceeding the numbers, then it's a problem. So you're a living forest of much biodiversity, and you have to maintain its balance. If you don't maintain its balance, the forest loses its resources, and half of the things that they are doing for you will stop. And the bacteria do a lot of things for us, right from producing the B vitamins to producing so many kinds of, and to chelating metals and taking away toxins. They just have so many functions in the body that it's uncountable. The number of things the microbiome does, because even now we can't say we have discovered everything about it. There's more to discover every day. Okay, so then the absorption, dissipation, and storage and use of energy. These are all monitored by our hormones, and that balance will not happen unless you have a self-image. So you can see how important having a self-image is. It's a blueprint for your health. It's also the blueprint for your relationships, because only when you know who you are, you can create a new entity with someone called we. Otherwise, it's only I and you. If we don't know who the other person is, they are you only. But when we know who they are, then we might want to collaborate. But otherwise, we don't know what to expect, and people will avoid having good relationships with you. The only ones you can attract are bad ones. Okay? Capabilities. Unless your self image is clear, you will not know whether you can do something or not do something, whether it's risky or not. So, whether something is risky or safe determines your capabilities, whether you think something is risky or safe. You'll feel you're capable if you feel it's safe. If you feel it's risky, then you can't. But if you don't know what is risky and what is safe, because you don't know who you are, then it's a problem. Okay. It's also a blueprint for your ambition. It's a blueprint for your resilience. It's a blueprint for your learning speed and capacity, blueprint for your creativity, blueprint for your patience, and blueprint for your temporal storage, which means how we organize events of past and future on a distance, size, and position based timeline around us. Okay. So, distance, size, and position, and there's a timeline around us. As we go further, it's more in the future. As we go back, it's more in the past. So we keep arranging these events that we're going to have all around us. Okay, these are called Chitragupt, Gupta Chitra, or Chitragupt. This is what it is. You've written the story of your life literally and kept it around you. Okay, hidden pictures it is called. It's also the assistant of the god of death, Yama. So he even writes when you'll die. You've already decided when you'll die. If you care to find out, you can find out. You start thinking, will I be existing 100 years from now? If your answer is no, then you come back and see up to what year you're existing. You see your body, and how do you see your body? You've already decided how you'll die, how old you're going to look. Everything has been decided, and it's all in your subconscious mind. Okay, this is called the achet manas, unconscious mind. Okay, this is all there in the unconscious mind. So your whole future has been written and stored by you, and it's a blueprint called your self-image that is executing everything. So if you want to infuse yourself with ambition, you have to change your blueprint. Okay, the blueprint or your self-image is the basis of relationship philosophy, because selfishness and competition is a philosophy. Altruism and selflessness is another philosophy. Both are loser philosophies. But people think only these two philosophies exist. I don't know why. Because symbiosis and win-win is the only philosophy that's worth it. And it exists and it's possible and everybody wants it and it makes everyone happy, and still not many people are engaging their efforts in becoming extremely symbiotic with each other. Okay, so you have to change your philosophy, and that will change only with your self-image. So look at it, philosophy, all of these things, and it's the source of all your shakti. Okay, great. That's the functions of the self-image. How are you doing so far? Everybody with me? All clear? If it's all clear, write AC. Okay. Meanwhile, I'll answer some questions. How do we know the detox rate? If you have toxins in you, then you will have symptoms of something or the other. Okay. When you wake up in the morning, you'll have white coating on your tongue, for example, and you'll have so many other problems. Right from seizures to asthma, everything is caused by toxins. There's a whole lot of diseases caused by toxins. Constipation is caused by toxins, and even your eye color will change when you don't have toxins. Okay, if you have a completely black eye and there's no color in it, if you look close in, it's probably due to a lot of toxin accumulation. So toxins have accumulated everywhere from your lungs to your hair, everywhere. Okay, uh, and if you're not experiencing some perfect, amazing health and coordination, and if you have a lot of dysbiosis, if your stomach is messed up, then definitely you have toxins. Okay, now let me tell you, you have toxins. Okay, nothing to argue about. Everyone has toxins. Okay, so how to know your detox rate? When you start detoxing, you'll know. For example, if you take tulsi leaves, like four tulsi leaves, uh, one peppercorn, three seeds of methi, crush them all together, and put a quarter teaspoon of, like maybe 2 to 3 grams of turmeric in it, and boil it in in 2 cups of water. Boil it for some time until it comes down to a cup. So that should be about 5 to 10 minutes of boiling, and then you filter it and drink it. You'll start detoxing. And if you fall sick after that, that means you have a lot of toxins. The body's trying to get rid of all of it. So if you do this for a week or so, then you'll, but you shouldn't, there are more steps, okay, to detoxing. This is just one of them. There's also movement. You have to do a lot of movement. So only when you start detoxing, you'll know your detox rate. And when you learn detoxing, you'll have a decent detox rate. Otherwise, usually people are just accumulating toxin under the skin and everywhere. All these eczema that you have, all of the skin diseases, including psoriasis and so many others, they're all a result of high toxins. Even vitiligo is a result of too much toxicity. Okay, so it's something that we can fix. It's not a problem. It always shows up in your body somewhere. Hmm. Okay, I hope that answered your question. What about iodine? Iodine you can get from fish. Eat seafood, you'll get enough iodine. If you eat meat, you'll get enough iodine. If you don't want to eat meat, eat seaweed, you'll get iodine. Okay? Or if you don't want to do any of those things, then you take iodized Himalayan pink salt. Okay. Uh, could you explain a practical self-image as an example? We'll come to that. You're going to do it. That's what we're going to do here. Okay? Don't leave. I'm trying to understand non-physical based source of self-image. Could you please explain that again, please? That means, okay, it is non-physical, isn't it? What do you think all these Chitraguptas are? They're all just coming out of your self-image. The self-image is inside your Swadhisthana chakra, and it is stored there. But it can be brought out and seen. Okay? That's what you learn in meditation. Is it a physical source? It's not physical source. It's consciousness based. Okay. How to respond to the itch that doesn't align with the conscious self-image? How can we calibrate our patience accordingly? I don't know what this question is. Don't worry about it. Okay. Uh, how to we'll speak about now. Okay, let's go. Good. I'm glad it's all clear now. Steps to build a self-image. The how-to of it. Okay. Pay careful attention now. We are about 23 minutes into the program. Make a note of this timestamp. From here onwards, from 23 onwards, we are going to talk about how to build self-image. Okay. Gatantara kriya. First thing that you have to learn. It's called event spaciousness. Okay, what is this? What is Gatantara kriya? Gata means events. Okay, Gata. Gata is event. So there are many guts around us. There are many guts that we have planned for today. Okay, many events. Like so many sangatis. Hmm, one after the other. So how spacious are they? How much distance is there between each event? This is what you need to worry about. How much distance is there between each event? This is exactly what you need to worry about. Because if you don't have a big distance between this and the next event, this event will get crowded. That's what it is. Okay? Yeah. So make sure that you sit down, you think about all the events you have for the day, create tremendous spaciousness between them into the future. What is 7 hours later should be 7 kilometers away. Do this practice right now. Do it with me. Think of all the events that you have to do today, one after the other. For example, I have to have my lunch. and I have a meeting after that, and have some follow-ups to do, and that's it. Nothing much. Not a crowded day. Okay, everything should be done by 3 or 4 in the afternoon. Everything I have to do. You know, 4 in the afternoon is a long time away. It's currently only around 10:30. So that is 4, 5, almost 6 hours, 5.5 hours away. Right? Hope my math is right. Okay. Let's say I'm going to push this like 5 kilometers away. That last thing, the follow ups I have to do are like so far away, 5.5 kilometers away. 1 hour later, I have to eat. I want to keep that 1 kilometer away. So there's no tension now. I'm not stressed at all. How are you doing with this? Have you tried putting every hour 1 kilometer apart of everything you have to do today and not mixing up events? Try to do this. That's when you can be present. So this is the first step. Okay, tell me if you did it. What's your experience? Quickly type in the chat box what's your experience of doing this. Okay, gata antara kriya. Putting antara between the gatas. Gata antara. Okay. Will you suggest some detox if you can? No. Please read the book called Mitochondriac Manifesto and then later Gut Brain Secrets. Okay, and learn it yourself. I don't have to teach this. Okay. And how do I know whether the self image I have is aligned to my life purpose? Because you'll be miserable if it's not aligned. Okay, simple. Very simple. Okay. How to avoid pesticides' effect on fruits and vegetables? You can't. Just get organic ones. Sounds very doable and easy. Good. So everybody's feeling doable and easy and efficient, no stress, feeling calm. Cool, huh? Doable and easy, efficient, no stress, able to space my day, feeling calm, less anxiety, relaxed, relaxed, peace of mind, low neuroticism, feel no tension, feeling relaxed after creating space, brings a lot of peace and focus, reduction in anxiety, little relaxed if time spaced, peace, no anxiety, a pause that feels like eternity, able to set myself free, relaxed. It feels easy to appreciate each task. Very good, Isaac. Okay. Sad says, I'm grounded here. No hurry to catch up. I feel relaxed and calm. Can you see there's nobody writing and my tension increased? Huh? Can you see that? I feel nice because I'm not lost about what I'm doing. Fun to manage time. Relax. Have you seen so many good feelings in one place in your life? So many people with good feelings in one place in your life. Have you seen? Only in this video, right? Okay. I feel like it's driving a motorcycle on a highway. I'm feeling like a tree. I'm feeling the luxury of space, says Pinaka. Isn't that awesome? Chilled out, says Rangnath. Uh, okay. Feels like nothing is impossible. Look, these are all really good. I know. Prasad is asking where to push those things thrusted upon us by others as urgent. You keep distance between it. You don't have to pay tax to keep it far away in your mind. You understand? They may call it urgent, you call it distant. And then you do your work. That's all. What to do with all the free time to practice yoga? What else? Okay, very good. Look, when you're a yogi, you will always be solving problems. Okay? You won't have this question of what to do with your free time. There's so many things to do in the world. Go do them. There's just so many things to be done. Left undone. The education system is shit. The health system is shit. People are just not happy. Everyone wants to commit suicide. You think there's nothing to do in the world? Get on it. Okay, good. All right. Let's go on. Okay, I think you all got Gatantara Kriya and what it means. Now the only thing is to be consistent and practice it, okay? Like let's go to the next one. Vata Shanti Mudra. This calms in excessive inner movement. Okay, Vata Shanti Mudra. Okay, I'm going to teach you this. All right. You take your hand, bend this twice. See, like this. Put your thumb on top of it. That's it. Now turn your thumb. Turn your thumb. The thumb should be absolutely straight. These fingers are free and relaxed and straight. And this one is double bent like this. Okay. This is Vata Shanti Mudra. If you do this mudra like this, Vata Shanti, and you rotate it, rotate one around the other. Anti-clockwise, and here also, in this hand clockwise. When you're going on your right hand, you go clockwise. 9 times, okay? Okay? You've done these two rotations. Alright? So basically from outwards to in on both hands. If you can't remember anti-clockwise, clockwise, from out to in. Out in. So take it from outside to the out and then in. That you do. Once you do this, feel those waves going down your body and bringing Shanti to any extra movement in your body all the way down to your toes. Okay, continue to hold this mudra. Thumbs are straight and try to turn it as much as you can. Try to turn the thumb this way, twist it as much as you can. Okay. You'll be like wringing out all of the vata in your body, which is basically the wind that is stuck. Just breathe deeply to release more wind. You can breathe out with your mouth. That's it. If you do this, you'll find a big level of Vata Shanti. You can even pull your middle toe straight up. You pull it. So what do you do? This is my toe. I'm going to pull my middle toe like this. Hold it for like 10 to 12 seconds and then let it go. Do it on both your toes. You, there's my toe, middle toe, pull it. And then let it go. Okay? Once you do this and you sit down and breathe, a lot of you will have burps and other gases coming out. It'll just come out. Wherever the water is stuck in your body too, it will start moving through. And whatever fluids, lymphatic fluids that are stuck, you can just like move yourself and everything will move. Okay? When any part not moving, shake it. The lymph will move out of there and it will all become relaxed. Okay, so please do this and then let me know how you're doing. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm going to answer another question. Is from Shivoham. If you push them away, then how to plan for it? Okay. I didn't say don't plan for it. You push the thoughts away and you do what you're supposed to be doing now with your full peace. When you finish it, then you take that and that will be in front of you. Then you give that all your attention, push everything else away. You give that it's all its attention, then it's done, then you take another one. Okay? Okay. I hope it's clear now. Okay. Here's some feedback. Give me some feedback about this kriya. Nirmala has had an instant shift because of the Vata releases. Okay. Vata Shanti Mudra. So you practice this mudra. Okay. Everyone else tell me how you're doing. You have to learn more kriya. Stick around. I know it's a long class. Sad says I feel like a balloon. That's a good feeling, I hope. Gopal says gas out. Okay, great. Feel light or as if space is cleared. A lot of verbs came instantly. Yes, they do. And other fingers are also getting bent while doing is something wrong. No, your fingers are not strong. That's all. Just strengthen your fingers by doing this every day. Okay. And gas came out. Very good. Guruji, I did this immediately after lunch, feeling some heaviness and stomach coming out. Good. I just burped. Amazing instant alignment of energy from Navi down. Good. And great. An inner storm was silenced, says Ajinkya. Pressure has released. Gut has become still, feeling grounded. Started yawning and feeling light. Yes, yawning is also a symptom of parasympathetic arousal. Okay, this will instantly release you. I felt some current movement in the entire body. Good. Yawning wanting to happen. Yeah, make it happen. All right. Good. Penati says no shift. No problem. That means you don't have any vata imbalance if there's no shift. Okay. If you're feeling miserable, you'll stop feeling miserable when you do this. Instant close to thoughts. Felt more calmer. Feeling better than before. Yawning. Good. Feeling centered. Amazing, right? Okay, great. Awesome. Fantastic. Reading yawning comments made me yawn. Felt light. Okay, good work, everyone. Now let's move on to the next kriya, which I want to teach you. Hmm? It's called Shiv Chitta Kriya. Okay, this means kind funeral pyre. That's literally what it means. Shiv means kind, Chitta means funeral, and funeral pyre. Kriya means something you do. Okay, a ritual you do. So remember this mantra: Chitam Bhasmam Swaha. Om Namah Shivaya Namaha. That's the mantra. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to describe the process. You have to lie down with your head to the north and your legs to the south, opposite of what you do while sleeping. Okay. So this is how dead bodies lie down. So you have to lie down like a dead body, and imagine that you're lying on a logs that are going to be burnt to burn your body. Okay. On your chest, imagine there's a black shivling on your chest, and its lip, the lip of the shivling is facing this side. Okay, it's facing to your right, and you're lying down with this on your chest. You can even do this sitting down, but it's best lying down with your head to the north. Okay, for now you just do it sitting down because you have to listen to instructions. But later, remember, you have to lie down with your head to the north and legs to the south. Imagine the shivling sitting on your chest. There's some kind of golden light which starts to glow inside the black shivling, and then you say this mantra, which is Chitam Bhasmam Swaha Om Nama Shivaya Nama. Chitam Bhasmam Swaha Om Namah Shivaya Nama. Chitam Bhasmam Swaha Om Namah Shivaya Nama. When you say it 3 times, just wait. The shivling catches flames, and the whole chitta gets lit, and your whole body starts burning. You don't feel heat from it, but you can hear the crackling of the wood, and you can feel all of the karmas dissolving away in your body. Everything dissolving away. You're just burning on this funeral pyre. Allow yourself to burn away and become air, steam. I'll let you do this for 5 minutes. Okay? I'm going to take a break. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to let you do this for 5 minutes. Okay, I'm back. How are you doing? Okay, give me some feedback on how you're doing after you burnt up all of your karmas. And in doing this, you can burn your old subtle body. You can get rid of the old uh, image that you're holding in your consciousness, your unconsciousness, okay, in the achet manas, in the subconscious mind, at your swadhisthana chakra, which is a few inches below your navel, 3 inches below your navel, maybe, right in that whole area is called swadhisthana chakra. So that's where your self image is held. And when you focus on it, you can probably see it. Okay, and it's the way meditating on it is the way to change it as well. All right, good. So let's see. Oh, there's no voice. Okay, if you can hear my audio and see my video, type AV, please. Is the voice coming? Okay, so I'm going to answer some questions. Uh, can we do this every day? Yes, you can. Please use it. Will help immediately after awake and to be active and release gas. Yes, you can do this as soon as you wake up. Okay. The we're still talking about the old one, which is the Vat Shanti mudra. Okay. Mm. Pulling toes feels so good. Okay, great, great. Yawning a lot. Okay. No, the audio is fine, guys. Those who think the audio is not okay, it is fine. Okay, rolling down. Hang on. Be patient, please. Uh, yeah, Sad says I felt sucked into a black vortex. Okay, very good. Now we're talking about the Shiv Chitta Kriya. Okay, here we are. Feels very light, body and head. Probably one of the most relaxing practices I've done so far. Great. I had the effect of doing Shavasana and a good pull around navel. Good. Even without lying down, you feel like you've done Shavasana. Saw myself burn up to the bone level, dissolve a lot of muck slush, and I feel reborn again. Wonderful. See, it takes only 5 minutes, guys. You sit and do it. Yeah. Okay. Sad is correcting himself. That was powerful. Great. Light and relaxed. I could feel a lot of weight near the Swadhisthana and the shoulders. Okay, good. Is this a one time activity? No, do it every day. Practice it. Become really good at burning it all. Okay? Give your karmas to Shiva. Ah, I felt a dark energy from chest to hands. Okay, that's good. Burn it. And okay, I only see the shivling floating in fire. That's good. I felt absolute peace, light, relief. Okay, see how easy it is, guys. Hmm? Good. Warm heat felt on legs, feeling calm and refreshing. Wonderful. Okay. Body super light. I didn't feel like waking up. Some body parts took time to burn and itched too. Okay, good. How often should we repeat? Every day. Just do it every day till you feel like a human being again. Till you have purpose. Okay. I feel getting light. At first, I felt like crying, then dissolving, then strange anxiety arises, then calm returns. Okay, good. All good. Felt a smell of essence stick. Yeah, that's also good. The subtle senses are waking up. When I was dreaming of black shivling after the meditation, the whole linga became gold, and after chanting the mantra, I'm feeling very light and calm. Very good. So now what I want you to do is take some of that ash that you have and put it on the shivling. Just do abhishek, bhasma abhishek of the shivling in your mind. Okay? Imagine you're just taking two handfuls and putting it on a shivling. Okay? Actually, take only with your right hand. Take with your right hand and put it on a shivling everywhere. Boom, 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 boom. And just thank Shiva for burning away all the karmas and making ashes of it. Okay? That's what you do. Do this every day. I felt like a vortex of energy in the center of my chest, pulsating at the base of my skull and Bhumadhya. Very good. Can you say the mantra again? Here it is. Chitam Bhasmam Swaha Om Namah Shivaya Namaha. 3 times you have to say, that's it. Okay? I was dreaming of karmas burning, and I went in and out of the dreams and woke up feeling light. Very good. To see the flames burn away all thoughts and old feelings, feeling like a clean slate. Wonderful. Please catch it. Chittam Bhasmam Swaha. Om Namah Shivaya Namaha. That's the mantra. Okay. Write it down, guys. Will this destroy even past life karmas? Yes, do it daily. You think your karmas are small, they're very big. Do it daily. So lots of high flame to burn entirely. Very good. My body burnt and disappeared in air. Wonderful. Occasional mind convulsing. Convulsing is detoxing, by the way. Nerves detoxing in the brain. And feeling like my old self before this recent chaos have been through. Very good. Burnt unnecessary baggage. Great. Felt very drowsy. Okay, good. I saw some women wearing a red dress running away from you. Good. Problems ran away from your life. Then, can you see the mantra again? Catch it this time, guys. Chitam Bhasmam Swaha. Om Namah Shivaya Namaha. Okay, I'm not saying this mantra again. Feels very light. Feel heaviness on the heart and the whole body was humming. Good. Freedom. Feel very light, hypnotic. Felt some energy in the heart. Wonderful, guys. You're all doing great. You're all rock stars. Okay, feeling okay, cool, not much change because I'm in a good mood. Yeah, that's right. The moment you said black shivling is lying on your chest, I felt it instantly. Good. You'll always get lost when doing the Shiv Chitta Kriya, but the mantra I was using was different. Karma Bhasman Soha. Use this one. Use this mantra. This advanced version. I felt I was in subconscious state. Can you explain shivling facing right means? So the shivling has a lip like this, and this is the shivling. This should face your right side. That's all. Okay, not to your left, but to your right. Okay. Is it important which side the shivling lip opens, left or right? Yes, it's important to open it to the right. Okay. Good. Huh. So remember this. On the right side is stored Shiva. On the left side is stored Shakti. Okay. So you want all of the energy to come from the right side, to face the right side. How do we come back from the chitta? You're back, don't worry, you're typing now. You don't have to worry how to come back. Okay, good. So this will burn away the subtle body, not your physical body, okay? You can always get up. All right, come on, let's move on. There's more to learn today. The next one is called Kupa Shuddhi, which is pore detox. Okay, this will detox lots of toxins, especially from your scalp. It will come out of your brain. A lot of toxins will leave. Okay, uh, they'll also leave from all of your pores. Wherever they can get out of, they're going to get out of if you do this. Okay, very simple, very easy to do. When you breathe in, imagine air is getting pushed out of your pores. Okay, air is getting pushed out of your pores. When you breathe out, air is being pulled into your pores. Kupa means pores. Pores. Okay, the holes that you have from where your hair comes out, those are pores. Okay, Kupa Shuddhi means pore detox. All right. Good. Let's do 20 rounds of this, okay? So you breathe in and all the air goes out of your pores. Breathe out, air comes rushing back into your body from the pores. Breathe in, push all the air out. Breathe out, let all the air come in, okay? Okay, forget, we'll do it 10 times. We did 3 already. 4. Let the air slip back in your body when you breathe out. When you breathe in, all the air is leaving from your pores. Now it's all sucked in back. When your lungs get empty, the pores are sucking back the air. Breathe in, pause, breathe out, pause, breathe in. Okay. Pause, breathe out. Close breathing. You'll start sweating, some of you, if you have toxins. After this video, go and have a bath, okay? After watching this video. Wash off all the toxins on your skin. Okay, so if you do this 108 times, you'll get a lot of detox every day. Okay, now I did 10 times. Tell me how you feel. Meanwhile, let me answer some karma questions. Janto's asking to burn karma. Yes, to burn karma. What else? Karma is stored in your subtle body. It will get burnt out. The shivling's bottom is on your chest, so the shivling's top is this way. Okay. You guys are troubling me so much. I'm going to get the shivling and show you. Okay. This is the shivling. Now imagine I'm lying down. I'm placing it like this. This mouth is facing this way to my right. That's all. Shivling is on your chest. Is it difficult? Easy, right? Everybody got it? Not like this. Like this. It's facing right. When I look down on it, I can see that its lip is facing right. When I look. So when you look, you'll see the top because you're looking from above me now. Imagine I'm lying down. Oh, I hope you got it. Okay, I'm not explaining this again. Okay, next. Devismita is saying, feeling relieved in some way. For 1 minute, I could feel myself without my body as air. Very good. Is it Chittam or Chittam? Chittam, the first one. Not Chittam. Chittam. I felt like crying for some time. Crying is also detox. Just cry and remove it and then wipe that place. Wash your face. Okay? Kushwant is saying nice spaciousness. And you mentioned right is Shiva and left is Shakti. What do you mean by wanting the energy to face right? You don't ask 100 questions, just do it, man. Okay. See, a lot of things are learned by doing, not by talking about it. This right, that right, this right, that right. And this is, I can go on telling you questions. Shiva is on the right. When I say if it's not your experience that Shiva is on the right, what you'll know? Sit down and experience it. If you understand Shiva is on your right, feel Shiva on your right, feel Shakti on your left. You understand what is the Ardhanari image? That's what it is. Your body is Ardhanari. Okay? Men are like 51% Shiva and 49% Shakti. Women are 51% Shakti and 49% Shiva. We are all Ardhanari only. Okay? So you please understand this. It's there in your body. Don't worry about all these things. Ask good questions, you'll get good answers. Feeling cool and light. I feel airflow in my body pores. Okay. Why 108 times? Why not any other number? Start it again. You do an experience. You do 109, you do 107, and you do 108, and you see the difference. Okay? Good. Buzzing in hands feels very natural, as it should have been these years. Great. Feels lightheaded, like rubbing my skin. Spa business will lose money. Yeah, they'll all be out of business. So the head is spinning. Enjoy it. Okay. Gayatri has your answer. Let's see how this is going to change your life. Okay. 27 stars each pada into 4. 27 into 4 is 108. Okay. Happy? Did it change your life? No. Okay. But practicing 108 and practicing 107 and practicing 109 and noticing what happens at 107, 108, and 109, that will change your life. Okay. Cool, soft, wind like sensation on skin, hard to feel pulse during the opposite. Yeah, and at first everything is difficult. Okay. You couldn't have written this sentence when you were born. Hmm. Just practice. My lungs got a nice boost of fresh air with this exercise. Good. My body has cooled down. Very good. Some kind of sensations on my scalp. Great. When is the best time for Kupa Shuddhi? Anytime you can do, no problem. But do it once a day. Some tingling all over. Good. Feeling sleepy. Good. Just sleep after the video. Don't sleep now. I feel like someone applied ointment and also gushing of air in and out. Very good. Feeling cooling. Felt cool on skin surface. Wonderful, guys. You're doing great. My whole skin was breathing. I love this to be my default state. It can be. Just practice. Felt it in my pores. Okay. You can feel energy go higher and lower. Feeling open. Very good. Felt wind left out from pause. So everybody do it 107 times, then 108 times, then 109 times, and tell me why you do 108 times. Okay? This you do. Great lesson learned is to practice before questioning. Very good. Okay. Everyone's learning great lessons. Let's continue. The next one is called Rita Prabha. Rita. It should be RTA, not RITA. Rita Prabha. Rita Pratibha, I'm sorry. Rita Pratibha, which means true self image. Okay? This, you can just look in the mirror. And you have to do this a lot. If you look at your Rita Pratibha, this is who you are in the mirror, and you reflect, how did I end up like this? Why is my body out of shape and having no shape, bulging in various places, bent in various places, maybe like skinny, so skinny, or why is it so dead? Why do I have these big circles under my eyes? You can just look. That is your Rita Pratibha. Okay, this is how others are seeing you. But you think that they're seeing something else. But this is what they're seeing, okay? What you're seeing in the mirror. This builds empathy with others because you'll be finally seeing what they're seeing you as. You'll finally see. And then you'll stop being entitled to results before you change your murti. Okay? That's called Varartha Murti, the desired self image. Okay? That's what you want. And this is what we will ask Devi. So you have to make a drawing of your Varartha Murti before you ask Devi for it. Okay? Why you want to be looking a particular way? Start with that. Somehow you know you want to look a particular way. You don't know what you want to do in life, but you know what particular way would be nice to look. Okay, so you just make a drawing of that. What particular way would be nice to look? Exactly as you want it, because Devi is going to give you exactly that. Okay, so take some time in the drawing and execute it. If you're bad in drawing, apologize to Devi and say this means this means this. You can explain it to her. And if you can see the picture in your mind, you can draw it. If you can't see the picture in your mind, you can't draw it. Some people start drawing and then they'll see the picture as they're drawing. Okay, so just start drawing, you'll see the picture. Don't say, I need to see the picture to start drawing. Just start drawing a face and you'll start seeing, I should be like this. The nose should be like this. The eyes should be like this. The ears should be like this. I don't care if it's an anatomically imperfect drawing, okay? But try to make it look vital. Try to fill it with energy and how you would want to be, okay? And that's all you need to do. Once you've got Rita Pratibha in your mind, mind's eye, how you actually look, and you got the Varatha Murti in your mind's eye, how you actually want to look, then you are fit to do Ishwari Yagna. Ishwari Yagna is very easy. You have to use the mantra Yai. Yai. Y-A-I. Yai. Okay, that's the mantra. And you will breathe out with the mantra Yai, saying the whole mantra for the external exhalation. Okay, so you breathe in fully. Yai. That was my whole breath, okay? Sometimes the microphone cuts off the sound, but it shouldn't be so loud also. It should be under your breath, and you say this, yay. And this should go directly and hit your Swadhisthana chakra, which is 3 to 4 inches under your navel. You can call it that ocean of prana that is stored there. In the Mula, on top of that ocean is Swadhisthana. In the Mula, there's an ocean of prana, and on top of that is Swadhisthana. You can feel it. Okay? It's a very special place. So you have to send the yai in there, and imagine it's catching flames. It's lighting a yagna fire. Okay, this yagna is Devi herself. Okay? And to the yagna, you ask Devi, can you please give me this image, the desired self image? Okay, so you have to make the drawing. You look at the drawing and you say, Yay. So you're asking Ishwari to give you this. Ishwari is the goddess of Aishwarya, wealth. Okay, so she will give you every kind of wealth, not just money. Okay, she'll give you every kind of wealth. Ishwari. So this is Ishwari mantra. Yai. Ishwari Bija mantra. Oh, you'll start vibrating with it. In a bit. Okay, do it one more breath. One long breath. Yai. Alright. Now, as you do this, you have to give the self image. But since you haven't prepared it, you can't give anything right now. So you please prepare it. Get a good visual of how you want to look like. This is what you offer into the fire. And you tell her, give me this, Devi, give me this. And she'll give it to you. Okay? That's a living Devi inside you. Ishwari. She lives inside you on your navel. You need to wake her up under the navel. You wake her up with this. And treat her like a Devi. She comes in the form of flames, but treat her like Devi. And you give it to her and just feel the divine smell that's coming from her. It's the divine sounds of her anklets. Lots of things you can hear. And you can even like feel her warm energy. Okay, good. Yeah, children do this mantra unknowingly. Yay. I should teach my city mates this instead of cribbing about hot weather. Yeah, teach them. Very good. I felt emotional bursting with tears. Very good. Detox is happening. How do we do it 108 times? You could. Yeah. This is a very powerful mantra. If you do 108 times, I don't know what it'll become, okay? If you do 9 times, it's enough. But if you really have the discipline to sit and do it 108 times every day and feed your new image to it, you'll be somebody else. You'll be something else, okay? I can't even tell you who you'll become. You'll become divine. You'll turn from Pashu to Divya. Okay. Even if your name is Divya, you can be a Pashu. Okay. Good. But if you practice this, you'll turn into a Divya person, a divine person. Okay. What is Divya saying? Beautiful. Okay, good. Very vibrant. Sadhu is laughing. Okay. Tell me, everybody else, how are you feeling after doing this? After telling Devi to give you that self image, just see how you feel right now from when you were feeling at 10 o'clock when we started. Okay. The other says, I could see Devi. Just so beautiful to look at. Couldn't leave her face. So much compassion. Wonderful. I felt it right at the Swadhisthana. Wonderful. Julia's laughing. Okay. Sign's laughing too. Venugopal is buzzing. Good. Coolness in the stomach and sense vibration hitting Swadhisthana. Energetic says Anil. Great. Do we have to chant with mudra? No mudra. No mudra required. Okay. Keep your hands open. In fact, you can hold the self image in this hand. That's what I was holding here. Okay. Vibrant. I can see things with clarity. Calm and grounded. Great. Renewed. Divine experience. Want to continue chanting? Yes, you can. Flying even higher than before. Wonderful. My spine feels strengthened. Yes, Isaac, do this and you'll recover fast from your injuries. I'm hearing her bangles and feeling blessed. Wow, wonderful. I'm a different person. I feel my Swadhisthana already on fire while saying yay. Okay. Hungry. Go eat then. We are almost done. I don't feel much, maybe because I don't have clear. Yeah. Also, you got to do everything properly 108 times. You have to work hard now, Vaibhav. Okay. You have to work really hard. Do everything that I taught today. Go over it and learn it. From 23:23, this video starts teaching the good stuff until now, which is 110. Okay. Go over it 3 to 4 times. Sit and watch this video every day. Your life will improve. Okay. More grounded, feel the vibration and Swadhisthana. Eyes got powered up. This is a very important side effect. Your eyes will get better, all of you with eyesight issues. Warm breath, felt Devi's compassion and motherly love. Wonderful. Feeling bliss, vibrant. My senses are being massaged by everything around me. Wonderful. I'm bursting with more energy than morning. Wonderful. Can I use the same image created in Mahamula to do Ishwari Yagna? Yes, you can. Does playing music burn karma? Depends on whose music. If it's our music, it burns karma, not other music. I've not seen anybody else play such other music which actually burns karma. It's not an easy thing to do. Depends on the musician and who has that intention other than our band. Okay, so listen to our band a lot. This week's jam is something else out of the mind, out of the world. Okay, yeah, I'll share it with you when it's released. Very good and different. And yeah, I'll leave a link for those who want to hear our music. I'll leave a link below in this video. Yeah, great. I'm full of energy. I hope you'll be able to see the video. Yes, on the same link, the video is going to be here. I feel very positive and strength in my chest. Wonderful. Yes. Good, Weber. Yeah, he sounds like Tibetan folk music. Yeah, he sounds like a Tamilian shouting at you also. Please repeat the point where to concentrate. 3 inches below your navel, just send it, and that's where the flame starts out of. Okay? Send the yay there. That's a sure, yeah. Okay, great. Good. Listen to our music. Being a non-vegetarian, can we chant Beej mantra? Yes, you can. Nothing is stopping your tongue. In fact, you'll be in much better health to chant it because you're non-vegetarian. Okay, good. Oh, God, are we still here in this dialogue? Let's move on, guys. Eat non-veg, be happy, relax. Okay, great. So those are the steps to build self-image. If you do these steps, you'll be bursting with proper self-image and everything that I promised you that will happen as functions of self-image. All that will happen. Okay. Now, this is called Nitya Karma Bhumi. Bhumi means story. Okay. So every day you tell the story of your karmas and you tell the eternal story of your karmas. This is how you come to purpose. Once you have a proper self image, you might want to change the name of that character. Okay. My name is Guru Pashupati, but this is not the name I was born with. Okay. My Guru gave me this name. That changed my story. Okay. So you give your character also some name. Hmm? When you get initiated by me, you'll get a proper name as a Siddha. Don't worry about it. But for now, you do a stopgap name which you can have to refer to this character. Okay. So my name is Ashwin Chekawa, but I'm now Guru Pashupati. And the character Guru Pashupati is very different from the character Ashwin Chekawa. Fully different. Okay. It just happened. Even my physical body changed. Everything changed. My appearance changed. My voice changed. My abilities changed. Everything changed. Just because I thought up that new self-image. Okay. And that is the self-image that you want. Okay. So let me show you. You see this Varartha Murti. Okay. This you have to create a Varartha Murti. Something which is a boon from Devi. Okay. If you're able to build a Varartha Murti, then you just ask yourself, what will this Varartha Murti do today? Okay, what will this Varathamurti do today? That's your story. How will this work? What will happen? Okay, just that. Make a story and tell the story in so much, with so many juicy things in it. Okay, I tell really good stories about my life and what's going to happen every day. I tell amazing stories to myself. Those stories sit on my timeline. The wonderful story I told about my life till the end, that all sits on my timeline. That's what makes me a Siddha. If I tell myself I'm ordinary like everybody else does, that won't make me a Siddha. And that's what will make you a Siddha when you don't have an ordinary story. So, your karma bhumi has to be absolutely beautiful. What do you want the stories of your karmas in this world to be? For today, that is Nitya Karma Bhumi. But Nitya Karma Bhumi also has another meaning, eternal Karma Bhumi. Nitya means daily also, Nitya means eternal also. Okay? So what you do daily is what you'll do eternally. Okay? Start behaving as if God exists and as if you have the grace of God. Okay? Start behaving like that. Then you'll get it. Okay. Good. Now we're open to questions. So many kriyas started complaining. I will have to go through it all again to capture it all. Don't complain. Be happy there are so many kriyas and I can gather them and I can be amazing. Hmm? Good. Out breath was longer than I can remember. Very good. That means you're relaxed. I have a question related to Puranas. Can I ask? Yes, go ahead. It's very addictive and I didn't want to stop it and I have to listen to you too much vibration and Vishuddhi Chakra. I'll definitely do it for 108 times. Okay, good. Send the vibration down. To burn karmas of your. Where can we see our music? I'll send you the link under this video. Bless me with a Siddha name, Gurudev, please. That is when you get Siddha Diksha. Okay? Now you can choose any name, whatever comes to your mind. Thank you for such an incredible knowledge sharing. You're welcome. Direct connect with full vibration mula. Very good. Okay, sorry. Thank you so much, Guruji. Turn off well today. I'm richer than yesterday. Great. Can we share the recording with others so that they may benefit? Of course. Go ahead. I'm going to make it public. I didn't want all of the public to come into the video right now because we have too many followers. But I'm going to make this video public anyway. So you can please share the link. Okay. Now, for those of you who watched till here, this video was a part of my 64-day challenge. Okay. And if you want to apply for the challenge and be awesome, like all the people who attended over here and have real experiences, then you go ahead and click on the link below and go and become part of my challenge. All right. Change your life. Okay. Uh, how do we differentiate intuition and thoughts? Why should you differentiate is the question. Don't bother. Any technique to improve visualization? Yes, drawing. Okay, look at something, draw it. Look at a tree, draw it. Look at a car, try to draw it. Look at something, draw it. So when you look at something with the intention of drawing it, then you'll start noticing it. Then you'll be able to visualize it with your eyes closed. Okay, that's all. Okay. Grateful that you gave these many practices. Can't wait for practicing all these and show you the results. Wonderful. Okay. Vaibhav was saying thanks. Shita saying thanks. Varartha Murti, not Varaha Murti. Is Varartha Murti focused on physical image? Yes, physical image. Your body can only behave how it looks. It can't behave better than it looks. Let me tell you this. Okay? Everything that you communicate with your body, it's like having a clear mic and having a garbled mic. That's how it is. Having a clear mic that transmits everything and a garbled one. So your body is just a medium for transmitting what your mind wants to in the world, but it's transmitting through this shabby body, then the message is also going to be shabby. And the people in your life will also be as shabby as you. Okay? So make sure that you become experts on your body and fix it. I have given two books for you to read. One is Mitochondriac Manifesto, and I insist everybody reads this. And the second one is Gut Brain Secrets. If you don't read these two books, you can forget about having a good body. Okay? How much ever you meditate, if you don't give the environment for that seed to grow, it won't grow. If I take a watermelon seed to Ladakh and plant it, it won't grow. Okay? So the environment matters. Even if you do all the yoga inside and you have the seed now of being a siddha, if you don't create the body for it to happen, it won't happen. Okay, learn this lesson. Okay, wasn't expecting so much learning today. Good. Thank you. My self image will grow because of this. Amazing class, feeling blessed and loved. Thank you very much, Guruji. This is precious. I will practice every day. Okay, great. Any techniques to improve concentration? Draw something. Same. Does Varathamurti have any role to play in making a transgender? Arjuna became transgender for 1 year in Mahabharata. Yes, you have to do a yagna and ask Devi for that Murti, then only she'll give you. I'm sure there's a story about that in the Mahabharata, how he got it. Okay, great. Says, I'm looking forward to it. Infuse me with positive. Very good, Baba. Okay, grateful, grateful. In every Puran, a deity is described as Param Brahma. But the other deity was described Parabrahma and the other Puran is shown weak and sometimes insignificant. So, what's your question? Okay, thank you for the great teaching, Guruji. I'll practice this and show with results how powerful are these prayers. Very good. Is Brahma Muhurtam is special time? Yes, there is of course special effects if you practice between 3:30 a.m. and 5:30 a.m., which is called Brahma Muhurta. Okay, so make sure you practice in this time, and you will enjoy yourself. Okay, good. I missed the title of the book. I heard the word brains and secrets. Okay, I'm gonna send it to you. Gut brain secrets and mitochondria. Okay, here you go. Gut Brain Secrets and Mitochondriac Manifesto. Both these books by R.D. Lee. So don't expect to get better if you don't read these two books, okay? I feel my words, posture, and voice itself changing when I dream my Varathamurti. Good. Can I keep changing Varathamurti? Why, Ida? Don't do all that. You may have one Murti properly. It doesn't even make sense, okay? Just make one proper Murti of who you want to look like. Exactly who you want to look like. Exactly. Okay? Without this, you can forget about spiritual ambition. Spiritual ambition is going to come when you start making your Nitya Karma Bhumi, your eternal story. And once you have the character, you're like, I put this character in, and what happens with it? In this day, if this character comes, what's going to happen? Okay? You have to visualize that every day. Is this how you created the 5 swarupas of yourself? I have 100 swarupas. Devi has given me a lot of gifts. Okay? Why only one deity is shown greatest in one Puran but shallow in the others, and how to compare in between? You don't worry about it. Just read the whole Purans. You're talking like someone has read all the 18 Mahapurans. You read them all in Sanskrit, okay? And you'll not have any problems. Just read. When such a difficult work has been presented towards you, God is such a difficult concept to understand. And when somebody has made an attempt, you're like, hey, it's not good enough for me. Huh? Vyas has made an attempt to explain, sit and read. out of gratitude, and you'll get it. Something or like you don't even know things about your own body, man. Huh? Let me ask you, what is melanopsin? What is it? Hmm? No idea. Okay, good. You don't know your own body. When somebody's trying to explain the Quran to you, you want it to fit in your understanding. God, you want God to fit in your understanding. When you don't know your own body, can you see the irony of this? That means you have to improve a lot to understand this. That this doesn't fit in your understanding. And to get the real benefit of reading the Purana, you read the Purans. Okay? Start with Devi Mahapurana. Okay. Can we do Ishwari Aradhana Kriya after we do Lalita Sahasranama? Yes, no problem. I just completed 25% of the 64 days challenge and it's changed me a lot in a positive way which cannot easily be described. But my own family members have seen me for years and noticing it. Very good. What if I'm not good at drawing? Started. Be good, okay? Get good. Everyone wants a shortcut. I'm teaching you how to change your life and you don't want to learn one skill of drawing? What's up with you, man? It's the first thing our ancestors did. They drew what they wanted and they went and got it. On caves. Come on. Okay. This lesson will be beneficial. I'm looking forward to the upcoming days left in the challenge. So much gratitude to you. Okay. For Shivam Shivam people in southern hemisphere started. Everybody keep your head north. Okay. Just a new sound, trying to create more chemical locha that never existed. Okay. Hmm. All right, so we're at the end. It was lovely talking to all of you. It's been a very long class, 1.5 hours. Okay, I hope you're out of questions. Uh, I'm not out of answers, but maybe we are out of time. And maybe you all have something else to do. So I'm going to close here. Okay, everybody have a great time. Uh, this is fully illegal to do. Okay, I can't send you any book. No sending. Buy it. So you keep drawing something person whom you want to be every day. You you keep refining what you drew. Okay, don't keep making new drawings. Make the drawing better. Make it look better. Paint it better. Don't want to be done with this because this is the image you're asking Devi. You just think if you gave this image drawing to Devi, will she make that body that you had in mind? That's all. Okay. If you're bad at drawing, you can like apologize for the bad drawing, but you have to explain to Devi this is what it is. When you're saying the yai and your mind is there are some mistakes, but you know how I want to look, and you should see it in your mind's eye as well. Okay. Don't miss the point of what we're doing, Shweta. Okay, have a lovely day, everybody. I'm going to end this video now. Om Namah Shivaya.